Good morning, welcome back to another video. Back-to-back videos almost. Getting ahead of myself, but today it's a little bit rainy and gloomy, but I'm gonna go throw 3 pallets of sod. I think it's gonna be a pretty nice transformation. Is the main reason why I want to record it. This area of yard that I'm installing is currently just dirt. I'm sure there's leaves there right now. I maintenance this property as far as mowing the yard and everything, but they have a lot of shade and trees in the front yard, and this area, like I said, is just dirt. There's really no grass, no weeds, no nothing that grows there, and the customer is pretty determined to get some grass there. So I'm gonna plant some Bermuda grass, though it's a little shadier than maybe Bermuda grass needs. It does get some good morning sun and early afternoon sun. She has a tree pulled down and her trees trimmed up. So Bermuda is a lot more drought tolerant, a lot less maintenance than St. Augustine. So I went ahead with Bermuda. It's more native to the area as well, like I said, as far as the necessity of water goes. So we're gonna plant it, and I think it's gonna be really good. So like I said, I'm on my way to pick up the first pallet of grass right now. I have my small trailer. I have 3 pallets to install, and I'm gonna do 1 pallet at a time, which having all 3 there at one time would be nice, but not gonna complain. I guess I get a little bit of a break between pallets, and her house isn't too far from the nursery, so slow and steady today, but yeah, we're gonna get it done. So I'm on my way to do that. I'll see y'all guys here in a little bit. All right, got 1 pallet on, strapped down, ready to go. My clock currently says 10:16, 10:17. I'm leaving now. So let's see how long it takes me to get back for pallet number 2. All right, so a lot of people might not know that I even install sod, but this is one thing that 2 summers ago I made a killing on, honestly. There was a friend of mine, shout out KB. He moved into a new subdivision out here in Lorena, Hewitt area, and the builder, they installed sod on the front and side yards, but not in the backyard. So every house in that neighborhood needed sod installed on the backyard, and I couldn't even tell you how many backyards that I installed that summer, but it was great. So anytime I see subdivisions, I always try to go put flyers out for sod because they always need it. But this is not the case right now. This is just a customer that I've had for a long time, wanting sod installed, which is good. Like I said, it's always easy when you don't have to go find the customer. Someone you already have and they need the work done, because 9 times out of 10 you'll be the one who gets it. So shout out to all my customers. All right, so we're one pallet in. Pretty much got the whole right side. Need to get the left side, and then I'm gonna follow the driveway out a little bit like this. So it's gonna be like a small little area right here. I think I'm gonna go to the corner, so I need to move these leaves more out the way, further into the road. I'm gonna come early next week and get them all picked up. But yeah, one pallet down. Finna go ahead for the next one. Probably start on the other side. This is pretty crazy right here. Gotta get in a whole yard of mulch dumped in the bed of the truck. All right, it's 12:20. Well, according to my iPad, it's 12:23, but on my truck clock, it's 12:20. So just about 2 hours to since I left the last time I checked in. I didn't go straight there and start throwing sod. I mean, as you've seen, I had to blow the leaves to the side. So this trip should be a lot quicker. This is trip 2. I'm headed back. I'm gonna grab drive through McDonald's on the way there, but it's literally right on the way, so it's not gonna add much time. But I think it's gonna be a lot quicker than 2 hours this time around. So let's see how long it takes us for pallet number 2. All right, so we did make it back over here to the house. We're gonna start on the other side of the sidewalk and work our way this way. We're gonna go all the way to the end of the house and then kind of out. Same on the other side to the end of the sidewalk. So I'm gonna put a time lapse back on and get this pallet knocked out so we can get back over to the nursery for the other pallet. So let's get to it. All right, so 2 pallets down on the floor. Still got 1 more pallet to go. Fill it all in. I don't think I'm gonna need the whole pallet, but I'm gonna do my best to use it all because I don't really want to take it away. So like I said, I'm gonna fill in this corner. I'm gonna try to follow this driveway a little bit down, kind of curve it this way and probably kick it back towards the corner right here. And then on the other side, I still got to come out a little bit and I need to move those leaves over a little bit more. So they said 1 more pallet. We're gonna go ahead and head back, see what kind of time I can get. I definitely gonna beat the 2-hour time limit from last time. So I'm trying to push for the hour, but we'll see. I don't know where I'm at. I haven't really looked. I just picked up the camera and started talking. So I'm gonna hop in the truck and get going. See y'all over there. Here for the last sod pallet. It is 1:39, so just a little bit over an hour to get there and back to pick up the last pallet of sod. Not too bad. Alright, 3 pallets of sod. I didn't have enough to go around this tree, but everything else. Actually, I lied. There's some ends sticking off over there. I'm gonna come back to mow. I'm gonna cut those off with my machete and put those around there. But other than that, same machete work. I'm gonna curve these edges right here so they won't be square. I use all that extra edging to edge the front up there, but it's good. It's a big difference. The sod. Got the machete and cut out a curve to follow the driveway. So now, follow the driveway. I'm not gonna walk over there, but I gotta run that tree covered. And on the far end, I got the overhangs cut even, so